Good Monday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Caitlin McGrath. A pretty nice start to the work week. We got this great photo in from our weather watcher, River Girl 707 this morning. Sunrise at the tidal basin, and what a beautiful start to the day. We had nice clear skies throughout most of the morning. We'll see a few fair weather, puffy cumulus clouds stick around throughout the afternoon, but still a great day for any outdoor plans. Temperatures for the most part make it into the mid to low 70s, a little bit warmer in D.C. and southern Maryland, up to 81 degrees this afternoon in Patuxent River, 80 down into Tappahannock, but the farther north and west you go, the cooler the temperatures. Western Maryland stays in the upper 50s in Oakland for this afternoon. That's because a cold front has already slid through the region. We'll stay around 74 in Leesburg, 76 for an afternoon high temperature in Manassas. Now all of us get cooler for the rest of the week. Temperatures steadily drop off until we bottom off at 69 degrees on Wednesday. So most of this week beyond this afternoon features temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s, which is about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than we should be for this time of the year. And as we head through the very end of September all the way into October, temperatures continue to trend a little cooler than average. Average high temperature for this time of the year, 77 degrees. But beyond today, temperatures stay in the low 70s and a few upper 60s. Also continuing in our forecast trend is the dry stretch of weather. We still don't have a whole lot of rain to talk about here over the next several days, and the rainfall deficit for this month is continuing to get a little bit larger. So far this month we've only seen just under 2 inches of rain at Reagan National Airport. We should be closer to 3¼ inches of rain, so that puts us about 1.3 inches below average for our month-to-date rainfall. However, year-to-date we still have a surplus. We're still about 2¾ inches above average for our year-to-date, so no major drought concerns, but we are trending drier than normal, at least through the rest of this week. Really no rain chances, just tons of sunshine and a few clouds. But as we head towards the weekend, we're going to watch the remnants of Ian and what they could mean in terms of some rainfall for our region. But here's the very latest on Hurricane Ian, and we have a separate article, a separate video all about the tropics, also on our app and website for a super extensive look, rather. You can check that out. But Ian continues to be a hurricane. That started early this morning, officially got upgraded to a hurricane. Sustained winds at 80 miles per hour, expected to continue to strengthen as it approaches western Cuba by late tonight, expecting landfall late this evening and early Tuesday morning as a Category 2 hurricane. And then as it pulls away from Cuba into the really warm Gulf of Mexico, expected to rapidly strengthen into a Category 4 hurricane by tomorrow night. Now, as it approaches Florida, the storm slows down, and that's a big concern here as we head through the next several days. That means prolonged storm surge, heavy rain, and strong wind, because the storm's sitting just to the west of Tampa as a Category 2 hurricane by Thursday morning. But notice, not making landfall until probably Friday morning. Now, once the storm starts to interact with the Florida Peninsula, it will start to weaken just a bit. Right now expected to approach land as a Category 2 storm before weakening prior to landfall. But this is a really significant situation for parts of Florida, and the track is still so far from certain. So everyone within the cone of concern, and even far into the panhandle there and all the way down into South Florida, I would prepare if you have loved ones in the area, property in the area. This is going to be a significant storm, and there's still just so much uncertainty in terms of where exactly it will go. We talk much more about that in our other tropics video, so be sure to check it out. But then the question becomes, where does it go from there? Now, this is our European computer model, and I'm showing this one because it's very similar to our American model. They both show the storm moving into Florida by the end of this week, whether that's Thursday night or Friday morning, and then slowly pulling off to the north and east. Now, again, once the storm interacts with land, it will weaken. So we're talking about the potential remnants of Ian impacting our area by this weekend. So here we are, Saturday, 7 a.m. Most of that heavy rain still moving through parts of the southeastern United States. We could see some showers on Sunday, but again, this forecast is so far from certain. We're talking about Saturday and Sunday on Monday, and there are a lot of variables at play, not only in terms of where Ian will make landfall, but where it goes from there. We have this trough of low pressure that's going to be sitting across our region, and that very well may push the remnants of Ian out to the Atlantic. We might not get any rain at all, but some of our computer models are hinting at showers picking up by Saturday evening. This is 5 p.m. The heaviest rain still off to our south and east, but then waves of moisture likely into Sunday as well. So the takeaway here is that if you have weekend plans, would not not panic, would not cancel them yet, but just know that we could see rain both Saturday and Sunday. Doesn't look like a total washout right now when all is said and done. Maybe 2 inches of rain between the 2 days, which is a lot of rain, but certainly not enough to cause any major flooding concerns. So lots to fine tune with the forecast for the weekend. In the meantime, thankfully, we have a nice quiet week to enjoy ahead of that, so we can focus our attention on what the remnants of Ian could mean for our area. But overall, lots of sunshine, just a few clouds from time to time this week, with temperatures that will stay in the upper 60s and low 70s. As we head into the weekend, we'll keep a really close eye on the rain chances for both Saturday and Sunday.